What's up, guys? Hi and welcome to the Grokit Guitar channel. I'm Shai and I'm here with a great lesson about drop 2 voicings, or to keep it simpler, just inversions of 7th chords. Stuff that lets you do this. So it's basically the ability to move around 7th chords. It's a very useful thing. It comes up when making chord melodies. It comes up when comping. It comes up in a cool way in upper structures. So it's a really fun thing to know how to do. I use a lot of these things in all kinds of ways. They have really interesting sounds, and I highly recommend knowing them. It's a stepping stone into voice leading. So with that, let's get into it. Okay, first things first, here's a chart. It's not that scary, but I do want you to understand it. And let me tell you what you're actually looking at here. So basically what we have here is on the left, you're seeing in parenthesis, these are string numbers, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretty easy. And then each chord is a column. So if I'm trying to learn C major 7 in root position, for example, and I'll be reading these numbers from bottom to top. It says 1, 5, 7, 3. And if I convert that to notes, that'll give me C, G, B, and E, like this. Right? Not so hard. And then if I go to the first inversion, it'll give me 3, 7, 1, and 5, like this. If I go to second inversion, the column from bottom to top is 5, 1, 3, 7, or G, C, E, and B. And if I go to the final column, I'll see 7, 3, 5, 1, or in notes B, E, G, and C, like this. Right? So basically, that's like the chart that tells me where the note numbers are. And let me explain something fundamental. Don't worry about the name drop 2. I'll mention it in 2 seconds, but please go to Rick Beato's awesome channel for a thorough explanation why they're called that way. The really short version is you take a chord that fits within 1 octave of a piano, like C major 7, like this. And drop 2 means take the second voice from the top, which is G, and lower it by 1 octave. But you really don't need to worry about that at all. Just relax and think of them as the only solution to playing 7th chords with inversions on the first top 4 strings. Okay, so with that said, let's get into some really important exercises that'll help you work them out. And now here's a little of a visual aid. I hope this helps too. Now you can see me play, hopefully. Okay, so this is these are the notes on my fretboard. So now I'll do a little exercise. I'll go through all types of chords in each inversion. So root position, C, G, B, and E, and here I go. Okay, so that's C major 7. Now let me do this. Great. C7, wonderful. C minor 7, and C half diminished. Okay, that's root position. Now I'll do the same in first inversion. Please join me. One of my favorites. Sounds amazing with an open A, or with an F. Right, very dramatic. Okay, C major 7, C7, C minor 7, and C half diminished. Now, second inversion. And finally, third inversion. C major 7, C7, C minor 7, and C half diminished. Okay, so these are the basic shapes. So we have 16 shapes to play with. Now let's get to some exercises to make them happen in your playing. The first one I'll call shape creation. What I'll do is I'll play from left to right. I'll start actually on first inversion. That'll help me learn to move from left to right. And what I'll do is I'll play all types of chords, C major 7, 7 minor 7, and half diminished, and then I'll move to the next inversion. And as usual, I'll really be playing it in song groove, so I want to get a feeling of as if it's a kind of a song, even though it's simply kind of mathematical. Here goes. This is shape creation. Play with me. Okay, so that's a first fundamental, very, very important and useful exercise. The second exercise will be movement between inversions. So again, I'll start to the left, and I'll play all C major 7s, and then all C 7s, and then all C minor 7s, and finally all C half diminished. Ready? Here we go. Wonderful, congratulations, that's a big step forward. Next part will be diatonic chords, meaning you see that I have, let me show you this little chart again so we know what we're talking about. So on the bottom you probably see C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, just the scale degrees of C major, right? We really know what they are. So what I'll do is I'm about to play them and the order in which I play them is each time in each inversion. So the first version is when they're all in root position, and I'll start on this note, E. There's absolutely nothing special about it. The only thing is, it's the lowest note I can play on the 4th string, so it's like the lowest point that could fit in this exercise. So starting on root position, E minor is the lowest shape I can create because D minor already needs open strings, which I don't want now. And I'm just circling through the degrees, E minor to E minor 2nd octave. Yay, that was the first cycle, E minor 7, ascending all the way to E minor 7 again. Now I'll do it in first inversion, that's the C major 7. Okay, ready? Again, play with me, it's going to help you a lot. Here I go. So starting on C major 7, all chords are in first inversion. Okay, and when you're practicing, of course, descend as well. I just want to take all the time on that. And second inversion from A minor 7. Okay, and I'll play just the ascending part, but I recommend you do both. Oh, sorry. Okay? That was a sync check. Okay, and finally, third inversion. Okay? And of course, descend when you're practicing. Okay, so this is called the scale degrees. And right now I'll have the most fun, I think, which is actually playing a song. Let me show you how I do this. It's kind of specific, but voice leading is the point of all these exercises. So let me just show you 8 chords of all things you are, so you know what we're talking about. I'll say what they are. F minor 7, B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A flat major 7, D flat major 7, G7, C major 7. Okay? And I will practice getting these chords in perfect voice leading. And here's how I'm going to do it. First of all, I always start on the highest possible position on the neck. That doesn't pass the 12th fret because I like to have all my chords fit within one octave. So here are all the possible F minor 7s. And of course, second inversion F minor 7 will fit because it actually doesn't step over the 12th fret. And generally, 7th chords tend to lose pitch as you play a song, so it's good to start high, so I'll have where to go as the fretboard as I lose frets. So here's how I think about voice leading. So this is a starting point, F minor 7, second inversion. And now I have to play my B flat minor 7. What I do is I simply look for common notes. So for example, F is a common note. And I know that this F is actually the 5 of B flat minor 7, so I know I have to be in root position. And then the E flat 7 needs a common note, B flat, which functions as a 5 in the E flat 7, so I know it's second inversion. And the next chord is A flat major 7 with a common note E flat, so the answer is A flat major 7. The next chord is D flat major 7, the common note is A flat. The next chord is G7, there's only one common note, and that's F. And the final chord for now is C major 7 with a common note of either B or G. I'll use G. I know I need an inversion of C major 7 where the G is on the 4th string, and the attached chart, which I will gladly attach in the comments, I know the inversion that has the 5 of the chord on the 4th string is the second inversion. Now let me play the whole thing. And there you go. That's all the things you are with voice leading. Congrats if you've made it so far. This is very important and it'll help you a lot. And let me just address one problem that does happen. So if I play songs, for example, All Things You Are has an A minor and I happen to be here. Sorry, we don't want that, right? So if you have A minor 7 over here, and we need to play a D7, for example, and we try the voice leading, we see that the A is the common note, and then we would have to actually use an open string like this, which we really don't want. So what do? I actually, to avoid this, I simply jump an octave. And what I suggest is basically when you're practicing, I learn each set of strings at a time, so it's really fine on that belt of 4 strings to do that. And then later, when I actually practice other sets for drop 2, I can practice connecting them. But for now, I think it's really good to learn each set at a time. And finally, let me play the whole song. Okay, so I highly recommend practicing this stuff and doing it on more than one song. It's a lot of fun and it's a stepping stone to a lot of great stuff in jazz harmony. So I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, and receive notifications so I can keep on pushing content that's here to help you grow. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Till the next time. Bye bye.